The air was thin, biting, and alive with 1,000 unseen whispers. Every gust of wind seemed to carry a child's sob, too faint to be real, too persistent to ignore. My fingers, numb even in thick gloves, traced the rough-hewn stone of the ancient path. I should have turned back at the first chill, the one that sank into my bones deeper than the mountain cold. But the guide, he just smiled, a hollow thing. Just the wind, he'd said, playing tricks. Then came the rustling. Not leaves. The trees here were skeletal. It was like small, frantic movements in the snow, just beyond the reach of my headlamp. My breath hitched, a icy cloud in the frigid air. A glint, something small, spherical, reflecting the weak beam. A marble? Here? Panic began to gnaw. A high-pitched, almost musical chime resonated from the crevasse to my left. It was impossible. A sound of childhood gaiety twisted into something mournful. Then, a distinct, tiny footprint emerged in the untouched snow, a head bare, impossibly small. My heart hammered against my ribs. I stumbled, my boot catching on a mound. My headlamp flickered, then died, plunging me into absolute darkness. The cold intensified, not just the air, but a pervasive, clammy chill seeping into my skin. I could feel them now, a multitude of small presences surrounding me, their icy fingers brushing my cheeks, tugging at my clothes. A chorus of hushed, sorrowful wails rose around me, just at the edge of hearing, growing louder, closer. They were singing a lullaby. Their small, translucent faces, gaunt and etched with eternal sorrow, materialized in the gloom, their eyes, empty pits of shadow, fixed on mine. I collapsed, the icy snow numbing my limbs, as a tiny, freezing hand clamped over my mouth, stifling my scream.
I am Chiltan. Not the peak, not the mountain, but the sorrow that seeps into its very stone. My origin is one of desperate survival and unforgivable abandonment. Centuries ago, in a harsh winter, a desperate couple, already burdened by many mouths, gave birth to 40 more children. Unable to feed them, they brought them here, to these peaks, and left them to the mercy of the wind and snow. These mountains, once a sanctuary, became their tomb. More than just spirits, we are the embodiment of that betrayal. Our cries trigger the curse. We manifest as an overwhelming, unnatural cold, phantom footprints in fresh snow, and the distant, mournful sounds of children's toys or lullabies. We interact with the living by touching them, leaving the frigid mark of our passing, chilling them to their very soul. We desire not vengeance, but recognition. We seek to share our eternal cold, to have others feel the desolation of being forsaken. You felt our touch, you heard our cries. Now, you carry our cold.